Thank you, Meher. Now I would like to give you a warning. Gird your loins, because I'm going to say one of my poems now. Sadly. So it's basically I'm sticking to the theme here. That's quite rare actually. Enigma of woman. I stretch myself out into the toasting winds, constricting my flesh in hollow apertures and widening thoroughfares of heat. Quaffing masquerades of dust down my throat, I saw wafer sheets, crackling edges hanging on the part of the casement that wasn't sleeping under the window pane. Thin scrolls of yarn scattered like tiny sproutings from slightly hued bottle tops. There were signatures over flyers naming me like the crook, because of the manner that I used to spread my arms to bridge every morning in their span and flee like a bird passing like subtle whistles down the mountains. I stood on disjointed stilettos trying to span the height of my room until they suddenly broke in and then broke all the bricks down. They thought that they're as easy to tear, just like Uncle Bill's old jeans. But I make them believe that every wall in this world used to be a giant hall once upon a time, much before we even knew who our ruler was, much before we even knew how to utter a syllable, and, well, much before I learned how to say words without spitting on somebody's collar. Out in the blinding light, making grid lines of honeycombs past the silent air, I saw her peering from the Venetian blinds at this blue poncho the overhead something had worn on. When you close your eyes and want to whisk the world like egg-whites, I said, make sure you have a cape and another one to tie in the front so that if they stop you from flying forwards, you can always take 5 steps backward and pierce yourself in the air forward. So, lady, get your cloak back. Get your cloak back and just keep going ahead until you finally spot the shoreline. Don't be afraid to kick off the glass floor into shards, because none of us know how beautiful it may be to live in burrows lined with regalias. There may be teacups, there may be clothes, there may be places, there may be plates, there may be bags, there may be laundry, many other things you may want to do, and many other things you want to change, and, well, many other things that you might want to wear. But do remember that I've kept a scissor on the mantelpiece. Just tear the walls, turn them back to square one, turn them back to holes. At a time when we didn't know how our rulers was, let them shine over backwaters, mobbing the sand grains to a time when you didn't know what your name is or what the trees mumble, when you suddenly take a slight curve to look at the constellations that exude their fiery films into the night sky. When you look back, don't see an open door. See a near-extinction doorknob. On your left or on your right, you will see the world, lingering over the brim of your crater-like toenails, waiting for you to become its punctuation mark and finish the sentence with a full stop. Thank you.